Alright, 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 alright. Okay, that sounded really dumb. Hello, everybody. How is your Friday evening going? Let's see. Well, on that note, how was the rest of your week? Today, well, let's see. I fell asleep at noon and woke up about half an hour ago, so I'm still a bit groggy. That's how my day's been. Other than that, the rest of my week been pretty good. Pretty good. I don't know, Duck. I'm pretty sure that no matter what it is, it's a competition. They're competing against me for who does not live. And I want to be the one who lives. Now, I have to think of this correctly. What level are we getting to? I want to say... I need to remember what gym it is. I have my document right here, but I'm still dumb. I want to say, according to my document, I'm getting to level 40, and then we're going to Skyla. But... hello! Figure I should also just turn on the screen, then. I'll let the song finish. Alrighty. So, if my document is accurate, based on the number of badges, I believe she is number 6? Yep. Which would mean I need 40! The combis! So my whole group of buddy boys here, and all need to get up like 4 to 5 levels. You've got the coin, you've got the seed, and nobody else has any hold items. But that's not all we got to do. We've got to get a little bit of, caught Pokemon, shall we say. I would have to know what plushes there are, and then I'd be able to tell you. Because otherwise I would not know. I'll keep Mike in the front. Good old phone autocorrect. Really? Okay, Pika, I'm not gonna lie. That actually surprises me that there's even Combi plushies or Combi anything. Holy crap, it's triple battle. Holy crap, they're all flying. Mike Myers, get the crap out of there. Sharia should also probably get the crap out of there. Let's go to Rock Lobster. They're a level higher than me. Kill that unpheasant. Kill it now. Uh-oh. Ooh, shiny Genesect would be a pretty good one. There we go. Now this just makes me realize half my team's weak to flying. I'm going to a flying gym. I would probably, out of those, I would probably get, I don't know, probably Diglett. Zora also wouldn't be bad, but the reason being is black cloth like that tends to get dirty easy. Okay, good news, we killed the Unpheasant in one hit, which surprises me. Oh. I've never seen it, so I wouldn't know. To be fair, my only extent of finding plushies is when I go to a convention or something. Or if they happen to have it at Walmart. Blow the ominous wind. Panzer! Kabam! Panzer is just rolling over everyone. It's quite nice. As you know what, I made that picture and I put it at the bottom. I'm now just realizing that picture might not be... Let me look at this. I guess it's fine. The tank's a little bit poor ratioed to it. I might remake it. Get a better JPEG of a tank. We have 5 in total. Hey, having lots of plushies is good. 'Cause I like me some plushies. I hate you, lady. Because you are one of those people that will always fight me. Let them. No. Go away. I did catch a Pokemon here already, right? Yeah, we stepped out and caught something. I don't remember what the last Pokemon we caught was. Oops. I'm just going to the tower because that's where I believe we need to go next. I'll just kill the fungus. Oh my goodness, it's not dead. I'm around Leafeon, Vaporeon, Ariados. Ooh, Ariados. Oh yeah, we caught an Emolga! Oh boy, Emolgas. Okay, I'll just run now. Who's gonna put me to sleep then to that guy. Yeah, I'm going to go catch the Pokemon that we get to catch tonight. Do you know what Pokemon that is? Actually, there are 2 Pokemon I could catch, depending on what I do. Figure I'll ask you. Do we want the guaranteed Pokemon that's 100% encounter rate on this first floor up here? Or do we want to go 1 floor higher and have a chance for a different Pokemon? That's fine. Nothing wrong with most of them being Gen 2. Most of the ones I have are Gen 1, but that's because it's easy to find stuff like Pikachus. Who are the choices? The 2 Pokemon that can be caught are Elgyem and Litwick. At least I'm pretty sure those are the only 2 Pokemon. I don't think there's a third? Maybe at the top? No, I don't think so. Yeah, they do. We'll just catch a Pokemon here. Why not? Because I know what one it's going to be, but I don't mind it. Because I, personally, I like Litwick. To be fair, I like Elgyem too, but... There just needs to be more, just plushies in general of non-Gen 1. More Anatang, really. Get in the bob. You jerk. How dare you. I slap at you. Slap. Want to make me slap you again, Litwick. Also, I figure I'll mention this. I was seriously debating, this was my serious debate this week, as I got to the point where I had the code pulled up, that I knew that Litwick was a 100% encounter here. It always has been. And I was thinking, you know what? I think having a shiny Litwick would be neat. So I had the code pulled up on the internet, and just was thinking, you know what? I could have a shiny Litwick, and it would be guaranteed, and blah-de-blah-de-bloody-blah. But, as I mentioned before, I feel like that's a little bit too cheating. Aw. But, we did not cheat to get the shiny version, but we do still have a Litwick. So, Litwick. Who wants to name it? Little candle Pokemon going to go and drain your soul. I just need to know who's here. That flame on its head is your soul burning. Which is actually kind of spoopy. Alright, looks like Dragoon's here though, so... Fire Dragoon. I believe Duck is here, and Pika. There we go. Is that everyone who is here? I still consider it Gen 1, really, but it kind of isn't. Also, not gonna lie, Alolan Raichu, in my opinion, is a lot more huggable than regular Raichu, but at the same time, regular Raichu looks like a potato, so... it's your preference. I kind of like Potato Chew. I believe that is everybody. At least everybody that's saying something. So we got a 1 in 3 chance for somebody, huh? 'Cause I don't know what the next Pokemon we can catch, and I didn't actually look that far ahead. I know where the route is, but I don't remember what's there. We spin this wheel, and this wheel will tell us who is coming. Who is choosing? Yeah, surfs on its tail. It's really neat. Ow. Oh, Mr. Fire Dragoon! How fitting that you get the fire Pokemon. Litwick. What do you want to name it? Little man burns your soul. No, Wheat Meatly 2 is still in the box. So, there's that. Actually, no, Wheat Meatly 2 died a long time ago. Wheat Meatly 3 is in the box. So, yeah, you already have a 3. We had Wheat Meatly, who was full of whole grain power and was a, Sewaddle. No, yeah, the pre-evolved with Spoop. No, I can't remember it. And then we had Wheat Meatly 2, who was a Purloin and died. Gleam? Why does that sound familiar? Gleam. 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 Is that what we're going with? Gleam? Okay, I guess it's what we're going with then. Boop. Gleam. Ooh. The bear Pokemon? Beartic? Yeah, Beartic, and pre-evolution is Cubchoo. Hate you! Hate any of you trainers that always fight me. Wait, I'm a lost Pokemon? She called me a lost Pokemon, guys. Am I supposed to be insulted by that? Cubchoo's a pretty cool... I've seen a Cubchoo plushie. Although, I'll be honest, I don't mind Cubchoo. I don't think I want a plushie of it. Just because, I don't know. It's not the booger. Its big old long stringy boogie is kind of... not something I want to look at. Yeah, you can have... And no. Because Rock Slide would be better than Smackdown. So let's get rid of Smackdown. There's not point in having Smackdown and Rock Slide. I saw it at Walmart, pretty much for the majority of last year. Rock Slide. Don't you slap me! Ow. That's a lot of damage. Ow. Stop. Seriously. Ow. Yep. We're getting Rock Lobster out of here for Dimple. Wait, does Dimple have a way to hit a Chinchino? Yeah, it does. I agree, Duck. It did kind of feel like that. Chinchino gets Bullet Seed. Ooh. Yeah, but I have this feeling that this random trainer doesn't have Bullet Seed. Also, hello, Marioki. From the looks of it, it can't hit me. Hooray! Dimple does not care. You will stare at his mighty dimples. Or her dimples. Or she just likes poking your dimples. Think that's what it is? Is that what all those hands are for? That she can just poke people with dimples? Which I don't have. I don't have that kind of face. Ah. Yeah, I can't hit it, but I can burn it. And bayonet. That would make a lot of sense. Although, I like how you went with Sableye and Bayonet for Halloween when you kind of have Gourgeist. Which fits quite a bit better. No, he means a bayonet. You know, like the thing you stab people with. Or soldiers stab people with. Yes. Alright, let's actually do a quick little looky-see. Just because I'm curious at our little Littywick. Look, there's a forfeit. Eventually, forfeit will evolve you, hopefully. Whoops, not that button. Flame body, mild. Okay. Why do I always debuff defenses? Oh well. The buff special attack's nice. Alright. 22 minutes, come back and see everyone dead. Yeah, that sounds about right. To be fair, about 22 minutes would be hopefully about when we finish grindy time. Also, I need to remember, do I have to get to the top of the tower in this game, or is that only in black and white? I'll get to the top of the tower anyway. Just thinking about it, it's important to go up there and remember the fallen. Remember each of the fallen Pokemon that we had. Alright, let's turn on a bit of grindy music. We're gonna get everybody like 5-ish levels here. Try to not break things. The tower is optional? Okay. Wait, it doesn't? That's kind of a dick move. Ah, crap. Come on, Rock Lobster. Oh, jeez. Huh. That was a surprising little amount of damage, Rock. It's kind of weird to think about, too. Because isn't the United States one of the biggest centers of commercialism? So I think that that'd be like the main international place. Yes. Gigalith. Behold. Rock Lobster's mighty final form. The form of a Rock Lobster. Where's Rock Lobster? There it is. 5, 2, 6. Boop. Oh, he's a little bit big for the box. Drink him. There we go. I honestly am curious what his stats look like now. Huh! That's not very far international now, is it? That's a lot of attack and defense. That 111, is that my highest attack Pokemon? Yeah. Huh. That's pretty good. Combine that with Sturdy. Rock Lobster ready to take on all comers. On that note for Rock Lobster, do I have any other attacks that would work for him? Bulldoze, maybe? Mike Myers can learn Bulldoze. That's not a bad idea. I might teach him Strength, though. Can he learn Surf? I'll do it. Don't think I won't. Dang it. Yeah, we'll give him Bulldoze. Yes! Duck? That's like thinking, wow, I went into an electric gym with 2 water Pokemon. And I went with 2 flying Pokemon and a water Pokemon, so I don't think we really have a reason to think about it that way. Yeah, get rid of Mud Slap. Yeah, none of my Pokemon are 4 times weak to anything that I'm going... Anything! They're all Monotype. Why not Emolga? You're right, did I even look at Emolga? I do not believe I did. Do a quick peek. Maybe bringing Emolga might not be a bad idea. But at which point, who would we replace Emolga with? Alright. Saffron. What do we got? Static? No, we did look at Saffron. Because Saffron's got buff speed, debuff special attack. Has acrobatics, which is good, and shockwave and electro bow. Yeah. Huh. Hey, I gotta go against the odds. It's what I do. To be fair, me attempting to claim victory is just me going against the odds in general. Let's be honest. We have far more problems with me losing than winning. Ooh. Well, Charge Beam would be nice, but I don't know if it's better than Shockwave. Just because I don't have anything. Who do we replace? That's the real question. I mean, the only ones that we have stepping on each other's toes right now are Lilligant and Maractus, so Azrael and Sharia. But who gets the bench for now? Sharia's faster with slightly less attack but higher defenses. Azrael has higher attack. They both have Giga Drain. Sharia has Quiver Dance. I'm kind of leaning towards keep Sharia and bench Azrael. Just because Sharia, I think, has slightly better coverage. Well, not coverage, but ability to survive because of Giga Drain, Quiver Dance, and other stuff. Oh, but you want me to leave... Oh, you know what? That's a fair thing. Get Azrael in the spotlight. I mean, I like me Sharia, but... like, I really do. I feel bad benching either of them, honestly. I don't know which one to bring. I'm sitting here trying to think of the pros and cons of either of them. The slightly higher attack on Azrael is nice. Last time I did White 2. We'll bring Azrael. I think you're right that just having her is a little... it's different. At the same time, how often do you see an Emolga? So, there's that to contend with, but whatever. Bringing an electric type's probably a good idea for the next gym. Where is Emolga? Emolga. Emolga. Where the crap is Emolga? Why can I not find this flying squirrel? What number are you? Holy crap. I cannot... Yeah, I know it has a 70% chance to raise special attack, but the thing is I have higher attack, and the chance to mish kind of sucks nuts. Because if you think about it, if I attack and fail to get it, then I need to attack 3 times and get a buff before it's even worth it compared to 2 acrobatics. 587? Oh, it's dead freaking center. How did I miss that? Thank you. Thank you, Marioki. How did I not find that? Oh boy. Alright. Also, hey, we have a fully evolved team. Although, to be fair, 3 of my Pokemon don't evolve. On that note, I had a fully evolved team a little bit ago. Oh well. I kind of miss Sharia. You know, I'll give you that, Duck. I can see that. Can I take that berry off of you? Good. Acrobatics. Everyone do the combi. Zzz. Ooh, generator. Zzz, I'm a bee. Zzz. Yeah, but who do we bring Sharia over? Because the problem is, Duck, if we bring Sharia back, then all that's going to happen is we're going to have 2 grass types again if I don't get rid of Azrael. But at the same time, no, it's a dance. I'd put Emolga back? I mean, the next... Well, here, let's think about it this way. The next gym is a dragon gym, so to be fair, more grass types is still probably not a good idea, just because most of them have fire attacks and are resistant to anything involving grass, which they both only have those kind of attacks. It's ice? I don't think you go to the ice gym in this game. Yeah, you don't fight the ice gym. The ice gym is black and white, not black and white 2. Yeah, because Bryson's now a movie star. It's all about the movies. The most forgettable gym leader in Gen 5. What is his name? Don't ask, I forgot. Marlin? I think his name's Marlin. He's kind of weird because, yeah, but at the same time, you get he swims, so I guess that's what he does. So, good for Marlin. He's named after a fish. Please note why he actually swims, because is fish is funny. Ha 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 ha. Out of nowhere, water gym. And when we get the water gym, that's when having 2 grass types will be real good. Other than you have the downside of, if I remember correctly, his highest level Pokemon is a Jellicent. And the problem with fighting a Jellicent is kind of that Jellicent is really high special defense. So, yeah. Especially copying after Gen 3? Really? What? What do you mean? What'd they copy after Gen 3? Who would abuse a Caterpie, Pika? Oh, it was Misty, wasn't it? I mean, that's just not right. Because Caterpie is so good. Not really. That honestly, well, I guess. But to be fair, that's... I don't know. Ah. Throw it! We'll buy him. I don't know, I think you're just being anti... Thrash? No, I don't think Thrash will ever be worth it. I mean, I guess maybe against a poison type, that's really all I can think. Also, hey, fun little tidbit. I don't know if anybody cares, but I mentioned on Monday that I downloaded Magic the Gathering Arena so that I could play some card games on my Pooter since I can't really go to the card shop. This is Viridian City. Let's just run. But it took me an entire week, as in, I don't think it's Heart Gold Soul Silver. I don't know where it's from. It might even be from the anime. But what I was getting at is, stop fighting Emolgas. Is that I had the game for the past week, and pretty much I was focusing on trying to build a deck so that I could actually have a deck that I made and try to run it into one of their things, which takes their currency to enter into those things, and blah blah blah. Fun fact, earlier today I finally finished making the deck. It took me 1 full week, yay me. But, are they really? That kind of sucks. Hit it with the shockwave. But I ended up entering into one of the little competitions that they have on it, where you get rewards based on how many wins you get, and you are exited out of it after you lose 3 times. Thing is, I did it once, and I went 7-1. So I won the maximum amount of times with my first run with that deck, and that made me very happy. Huh. Well, I'm pretty sure there are plenty of people you could find to talk to, Pika. I don't think I'm going to get Charge Beam, because I am not a fan of Charge Beam. I never have been. And boop. Real life or PC? Also, static does affect electric types. I think you're right, because I don't think electric types are immune to paralysis yet. I don't think they're immune to paralysis until Gen 6. And then they are 100% immune to it. Which is weird that it took that long for that to happen. Bam. Magic game? It's on the PC. Because I can't really go to any events or anything. Because anything that any local card shop has that would be able to play a competitive environment is all their tournaments are on Fridays. And I stream on Friday, so can't really do it. Which is fine. To be fair, it cost me no money on the game to make the deck, where IRL, if I made it, it probably would... We could have had a Zangoose. Or IRL, if I had done it. He had a Quick Claw? Holy crap. Trying to get to at least 39. But if I were to buy the deck IRL, I think it still would have cost me $45. Because it is a budget deck to begin with. Actually, no, it wouldn't now that I think about it. I would not have been able to get the exact same deck because it has 2 copies of a card called Hydroid Crossus from the newest set, and that card is like $28. So no, I wouldn't have been able to do that. I like the idea of Survivor and Zangoose. I don't think that they take advantage of Pokemon relations like that enough. Like, I still think that that was one of the neatest little tidbits that they did in Gen 6. Was when you got into a multi-battle and there was Survivors and Zangoose, and they would fight each other before they attacked you. It's really neat if you ask me. There are some really neat things that are like that. But is trying to make them friends good progress, Pika, or is that just forcing something that you really shouldn't force? I mean, that's like when my teachers try to make me get along with people in class and... I don't know if you do this, but I was bullied a lot. So, it really didn't help. Oh crap, Emolga's faster than Panzer. Kinda makes that suck. I wish Audinos were more common here. The fact that I'm not running into them so much. Because yeah, for the record, I was made fun of a whole lot throughout my primary school. Up and... well... I guess I could say that. Well, the thing is, Pika, I don't think that it's an ancient feud. I think it's a natural enemy kind of thing. Now, it's like that whole idea of predator and prey. But neither of them are really predator and prey against each other. It's just... or towards one or the other. It's just they're both to each other. Like, I'm pretty sure they kill each other and eat each other. However strange that might sound. Pokemon gotta eat. And they are technically animals. Technically. Well, to be fair, I'm pretty sure most Pokemon have a massive grudge against the Combees, as they are far more sophisticated than all other Pokemon. I mean, look at them, building their own society, apparently. It's amazing. Fight me. I'm actually not going to fight this Fungus, I'm going to run away. I don't want to get hit by Effect Spore. But no, otherwise, that's pretty much all I did throughout my week was... I would play... Well, no, there was some other things I did. Because, let's see, if I want to give you the full rundown of what I did this week is... Yes, I did play the Magic the Gathering Arena so that I could make the deck. But the other thing that I did is I actually rewatched some animes that I had watched in the past... stuff. Why no fangs on Panzer? What do you mean fangs? Oh, elemental fangs? Because they're not worth it. I don't see any point of teaching Panzer any elemental fangs, on top of the fact that I don't have any heart scales. So there's that. The only time that I think the fangs will be useful is if they have a 4x weakness. Because otherwise there's little to no point. Because here... Ow! I went first, but I'm still too afraid to continue the attack. So, Dimple, you finish it off. Ow! Ow! Yep. And that's why we're aiming to get to 39 before we even go into the gym. And Audino should die. Hooray! Yeah, but the problem is, what move can I give Dimple? Because let's see, do I have any TMs I can give Dimple? Oh, I know, I'm not going to kill Azurill! You act like I'm trying to do that. I got crit. Can I learn Snarl? That would be useful. Yep, Panzer can. Because Panzer's awesome. I could learn Return? What about Venoshock? Nope. Thief? No, I don't think that'd be worth it. Strength? Can you learn Strength? No. Panzer can. And Mike Myers and Rock Lobster. What about Thief? Yes, I can learn Thief. Hey, it's not my choice I got crit! Jeez. Blaming me for most things. You're accurate for doing that, but still don't do that. Learn a Volt Switch on Saffron. I want it? Volt Switch or Electro Ball? We'll keep Electro Ball for now. Yeah, I think Strength's probably my best bet, which is unfortunate. But at the same time, Dimple can't learn Strength. What did I see that Dimple could learn? Return, that's what it was. Dimple, I think, has to learn Return, which is unfortunate, but the problem is, having just Ominous Wind doesn't really get you too far. Let's get rid of Nightshade. Even though Nightshade's good, it's just, I don't know how much better it would be than other things. But I did put Dimple in the front, yeah. Back into the grass. Volt Switch is good. It's just the problem is going to come down to when I do use... Oh crap, that was as much as if I burnt you. The problem is when I do use Emolga slash, Come on, Mike, you know its name. What's the plan? I don't know if there is a plan anymore. Because I kind of dropped the ball on it really hard, Pika. So, there might not be anything special. I mean, we can just consider that weekend of Dark Souls that I did the anniversary, because I did stream 2 times that weekend, and that was about the same amount of time, so, maybe I'm pushing it. Nobody's died yet, no. And the shaky grass appeared up there. That's really dumb. Yeah, here, dearling. Nobody likes you. Except me, I do like you. But not the point! I am so... Wow, did it seriously just try to jump kick me? Wild Pokemon are schmirk, guys. I mean, I had an idea what I could have done last weekend, but like, if you remember, I was not feeling super good, so kind of put a damper on that plan. So, maybe I'll end up doing that later, but I don't think I can do it. I could, well, I don't want to do an extra Nuzlocke, because I think we went through that. Though that is a fun thing to do, it tends to have an issue of some people not being able to make it, and then they fall behind, and then they're upset, and sometimes people are busy on the weekend. That's why I've come to not be a huge fan of streaming on the weekend. Ow. Come on, Azrael, you can do it! Smack that, Audino. But, one other thing I guess I need to mention. Well, why would we Explorers of Sky? We have Super Mystery Dungeon already started, and we could go back to that. Figure out what's going on with Sin and Tots. But no, one thing that I do need to mention is next weekend, specifically next Friday, I am going to be out of town, and I will not be there. Hello, Hollows! Yep. It's been such a long time since I played Super. Like, I think I've only done 2, maybe 3 streams of it, so there's that as a problem. But how you doing, Hollows? I like the Mystery Dungeon series, it's a much different series than base Pokemanners. Oh, that's a spooky Pokemanner. Rocklops save me. Yeah, people, because the problem with doing Mystery Dungeon streams, I noticed when I was doing them, is Pokemon Planet. I don't know what that is, but it sounds familiar. The problem with doing the Mystery Dungeon streams that I've come to notice is I will kind of kill my throat really bad. I guess we'll get rid of Needle Arm. Because the thing is, I do voice act all the characters that are in the thing during the cutscenes, and people think those are funny. That's what it is. Is it any good? Like, a problem that I tend to have with any of those browser, or any Pokemon MMOs, period, is Pokemon's not really designed to be an MMO. And it's kind of obvious, but eh. Still good? Okay. Wait, did I not get to 39 there? Yeah, that's just kind of my issue with Pokemon MMO, because I know there are a lot of people that really, really, really want a Pokemon MMO game, but the problem is, Pokemon's not a game designed to be MMO quality. Like, if you ask me, that's gonna hurt, isn't it? Ow. Like, the way that I see it is, it's not a bad game, but it would make a whole lot more sense as just a online co-op game, not an MMO. Because I don't see how the Pokemon formula works properly in a MMO format. Like, the only real thing that'll happen is you can see other people while you're going through stuff, but that's really it. So, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they figured out a way to make it good. Maybe I'm just dumb. Which is probably accurate, but not the point still. So, Alright, Mike, let's get you those last bit of levels. Even though you're one not participating in the gym. Not the point, though. You gotta fight. We need you to fight, Mike. But not the Emolga. Thank goodness Skylar doesn't have any Emolgas, huh? Alright, Panzer. You can't shock Panzer! Kabam! This Panzer just destroys you. As he do. Oh yeah, speaking of which, back on the subject of the elemental fangs that you were asking about. The reason why I don't have any of the elemental fangs, why we opted to not get them and instead teach, speaking of which, we actually taught Sharia Quiver Dance. But Sharia's not on the team right now, but not the point. The reason why we opted to do that instead was because, if you think about it, an elemental fang has 65 power and 95 accuracy, so already one thing I hate, 5% chance to miss. So 1 in 20 chance to miss, well, in other words, 100% chance to miss when it matters. But, even if it's super effective, its damage will be, effectively 130, which, a base power of 130 sounds fine, until you think that Panzer has Return, which Return is a base 106 power, I want to say? It's over 100 base power, let's just put it that way. And with stab bonus, so it's because it's normal type, he's normal type, that's 50% bonus, it deals over 150 base damage. So the only instances in which 101, okay, 101 that's fine too. So it'd be 151, so yeah. No, it's 5% chance to miss at any time, but 100% chance to miss when it matters. That's how 95 accuracy works, Duck. But 102. Either way, point being, it's a base 150 versus a Return can stab because it is a normal type move. That's why it's so good on Panzer. But the thing about the Fangs is they would be super effective base 130 power, which is already 20 power weaker than Return will be. And if you think about the ones that are effective, Thank you for following the channel! If you ever want to catch me stream at another time, I do stream on Mondays and Fridays at 6 PM Central Time. It'll always be the Pokemon Nuzlocke. I also occasionally stream on the weekends, but it's not always going to be the Nuzlocke, mostly because I don't want to do it at that time, so I can do other things at that time. Either way, thank you for following the channel. It'll miss when I'm like, I need the... Anytime you hear me say, because I've said it multiple times, if this attack misses, I die. If I ever say that, I miss. That's how it works. If it ever comes down to needing to hit that 5% accuracy, it will miss, and you will die. Now, back on the subject of the Elemental Fangs as well, is the way that they're also can be useful is if they're 4 times effective. Which, majority of them, I don't have to worry about being 4 times effective. Like, this coming gym, sure, I'd have Thunderfang, which would be 4 times effective against her Swanna, but that's the only one. Otherwise, Return's better under most circumstances, except for, if I remember correctly, she does also have a Skarmory, so there's that problem. But, either way, that would only be 60 power, so even, now that I think about it, even half power... No, Return's still better than Thunderfang at that point. Never mind. Because Thunderfang wouldn't be super effective against a Steel Electric, right? Or am I thinking of that backwards again? Steel doesn't... Because it's Electric that resists Steel, it's not Steel that resists Electric? I have that backwards? I don't remember. I don't remember. I always mix that up. I blame... 100% I blame the fact that Magneton is electric steel. Magnemite, Magneton, and Magnezone, because I know that one of its attacks against it is 4 times resisted. You think electric works? That's what I mean, is I don't remember! One way it's either electric resists steel or steel resists electric, but I don't remember which way it is. But, either way. Point being is, that means that the Elemental Fangs still only have, like, uses against 3-ish Pokemon that I know that I'll encounter. Maybe, like, if we consider going through the entire game, if I get, let's say, Ice Fang, then Ice Fang I could see being good maybe 5 Pokemon throughout the rest of the game. Otherwise, Return's just straight up better at almost every instance. So, that's why I don't have the Elemental Fangs. Again, on top of the fact that I don't have Heart Scales. That's it. Yo, Duck, what's back? What's going on? I just finished explaining Elemental Fangs and why I don't got them. I think we understand. We've come into an agreement that I don't make much sense. But at the same time, like I said, I could easily be wrong. Yes, if you're wondering, that's why Crunch is good, because Crunch is 80 power, so even if it's just super effective against something, it is better than Return. But if what you said is correct and Return can't get stabbed, then crap. Good job, Dimple. Alright. $39. It's time for the gym. Unless we have to climb to the top of the tower. I don't think we have to climb to the top of the tower. On that note, maybe I should climb just to see if we get potions. Because I don't know how many potions I have. I think the strategy against Skyla is save me Emolga. Save me Saffron. Followed by Rock Lobster also save me. Except Rock Lobster cannot fight Swanna. Or Skarmory for that. No, I don't think Skarmory would have a steel attack. Return does get stabbed? I thought so. That'd be weird to make it as specific. I mean, I guess Panzer's not bad against everything, but Skarmory. Dimple has kind of an issue with the whole gym. Not the whole, well, through the whole gym, not necessarily the whole gym. Let's lead with Saffron. Yeah. Returns the attack that makes normal types really freaking good. On top of... I mean, okay. I've said this before, and I'll continue to say it. I like the HM Strength. And I always will. Because Strength has the benefit of usually coming really early in the game, except for in the more later games when Return comes sooner. But even then, Strength has its own benefits in that you get it first. Or that you can teach and it's always 80. Launch speed burgers. Well, he's my fastest. Ah, fresh water. No, that was not the gag I was going for. I forgot that he flew to me and gave me water. I just wanted a drink, okay? Rock, electric, ice, but I don't have an ice. It would be nice. This is the gym that I have to fight everybody in, isn't it? I think. Alright, pilot. Rated 1 OSHA violation for... Yeah! Let's be honest, Skyla's wow, that's a level 40. Electro Ball? Although I think that Shockwave still might have been stronger. it was pretty good. Huh. No, Electro Ball should be able to kill it from here. No reason to risk Shockwave not doing it. But yeah. To be fair, at least in this gym, Skyla doesn't have a cannon... two cannons specifically designed to be able to shoot a 10-year-old into a wall. Even though you're not 10 years old. I did not turn off my 2 times EXP. Not a big deal, it was only 2 times. We fix that right now. Thunk. Quiet, game. We need to fix... need to fix the cheatering. There. Code off. Did it. Yeah, I know she has a bunch of... Whoops. Whee! I know she has plenty of high levels herself. It's just... We should be fine. Because the thing is, we've always been the same level as their lowest Pokemon. Maybe even -1 level a lot of the time, so... Oh my god, what did I do? What did I do this time? I'm confused. I'm trying to remember everything Skyla has. I want to say her Pokemon consist of an Unpheasant, a Skarmory, a Swanna, and a Swoobat, I want to say? I might be wrong about the Unpheasant, but I don't think so. I don't know. But those are what I think she has, so we'll have to see. And Duck taking all the monies. Ow. Which, thinking about that, that means the subtypes for the flying Pokemon I have to worry about is Normal, Steel, Psychic, and Water. Meaning... Panzer can't fight Skarmory. I missed. If Panzer can't fight Skarmory, that's the only thing he can't fight. Rock Lobster can't fight Swanna. Have not. Also, to be fair, I haven't paid much attention to Machinima in a long time. Ah, crap. Whee! Out of me way! Oh, nope, not that way. No! Crap. Whee! Ow. It's weird, I don't remember it having quite this quick of intervals. I could have sworn you had 1 more second. That feels oddly slow. Or, I mean, oddly short. There we go. I'm pretty sure she has a Swoobat. Like, 80-something% sure. Alright, let's just go heal. If we can get here without any more fights, then now's heals time. Also, again, more OSHA violations. I guess the Pokemon world doesn't have OSHA. Also, on that note, I wonder what the healthcare is for people. Because if Pokemon effectively get free healthcare by put them in a ball and put them in a machine, I wouldn't say that, oh, put the people in the ball and put them in the machine. I don't think it works that way, but I wouldn't be surprised if they have something similar for people's. So maybe ramming into walls and smacking people across the noggin with stuff isn't as bad in Pokemon? I don't know. Kind of weird to think about. I mean, if you think about it, Pokemon could heal us, you'd think. Is there any Pokemon that actually can heal you? Like, has healing abilities? I mean, you could say, oh, Chansey and it's soft-boiled. That's not really healing. That's more like a very nutritious breakfast. Because it even says that it heals through the very nutritious egg, but it doesn't actually say that the egg itself has healing abilities. But is there actually a Pokemon that has healing stuff? Heal Pulse. Yes! That is a thing. Heal Pulse is a thing that would do it. Huh. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I always have kind of a bit of a panic when it comes to Skyla. Because my first experience fighting Skyla was when I played Pokemon Blaze Black, and her fight was a triple battle. So you can imagine why that was rough. Alright, though. Leading into this, I think starting with Saffron might be the best. 26-second delay. Yee. Milk drink. Again, nutrition, not necessarily healing. I think that's more of a, it heals their stamina, and that's why they can keep fighting. It doesn't heal their wounds. To be fair, I don't think Pokemon really go and break each other's bones or anything of that sort. I got a magnet. Do I want to give him the magnet? Because I think I'm going to just be using electric attacks on Saffron this whole time, and not a flying attack. Yeah, because everything Saffron has, even compared to acrobatics, I believe should be better. Get Volt Switch? I'll probably get rid of Electro Ball for Volt Switch. I think that might be a good idea. Spoon, Charcoal, no. Got nothing else here. Burn, Paralysis, Poison. I don't believe her Pokemon can do any of those. So let's grab Volt Switch. For Saffron. Get rid of Electro Ball. Because that's 70 versus 60, so it's a little bit stronger than Shockwave. But it's probably worth it. Because I think Volt Switching out of a fight into somebody, potentially killing her Pokemon, is best option. I'm curious, how many heals do I still have? Swanna might have Scald. I'm pretty sure it has Surf. Alright, where heals? I have 4 Boo-Boo Potions. Protein. Let's actually use Protein on Panzer. 2 Hyper Potions. Saffron's quicker. Resist Wing. Rock Lobster. 2 Waters. Speed. Saffron gotta go fast. That's all I'm thinking as well. And I'm not too worried about Swoobat. What am I giving? Oh, defense? Well, I guess I can increase Panzer's armor plating. Let's do that again. Yeah. Make our tank more bulky. Alright. Let's do it. I still like the battle music for this, but I think we've done enough gyms where I've played it. Move. Not that one. Not that one. That works. Alright. Swoobat first. This is one that I did not want to see. Against Swoobat. Do I just Volt Switch out of here and go to someone else for Swoobat? I think Panzer's probably better for Swoobat, but if Volt Switch kills it, then who would we fight after that? Probably Skarmory. Let's just go for the Shockwave. If something shenanigan-y happens, then we're Volt Switching out of here. Ooh, it has Psychic. Ow! Okay, yeah, Huh. So that's how this is going to start. That's not even how this is going to go. That's how this starts. Huh. I did not see that coming right off the bat. Okay, then, Panzer. Don't blame me! What did I do? I had nothing I could do against that. Holy crap! Panzer, save me! Project! Oh god, it's faster. It's okay, Panzer's fine. Why are you blaming me? What did I do? Swana. Why Swana? I mean, I guess I don't have an electric anymore, so... just go for that return. Come on, Panzer. Sir. That's a lot of damage. Oh boy, how much damage was that? I don't know, I don't remember my starting... Oh! My turn for that crit! Yeah, to be fair, Duck, that's kind of what happens. It was my turn to land a crit and get rid of her ace in the hole for this one. I'm actually not a fan of fighting Sigilith. Uh-oh. Huh. Sigilith, I think I go to Dimple. Because unfortunately I don't think Panzer could take a attack from Sigilith, because it does have fairly high special attack. Ow! And Dimple has high special defense, if I remember right. Come on, Dimple. Oh, thank goodness. That would have been bad. Die. Die. Not dead. It has wings like a burb. Totally burb. Also, I like how the totem battle music comes on. And is kind of a totem Pokemon. Come on, Dimple. Keep shooting them balls of darkness. And... nap time for Dimple. Okay. What's the plan? What's the plan? What's the plan? We know its psychic attack took me down that much. If I use a full heal to get rid of the sleep, then it just hits me and I go to low and it might get a debuff, so even if I heal past that. Let's compare something. That's 42 damage on 98 special defense. Got 85 over here, so I'd assume probably something closer to maybe 55, so Panzer would be in a similar... So if it has 55, goes down, definitely faster. Oh, shooty poopy doopy doops. Panzer would be able to retaliate and hit it. Do I want to heal Panzer? And then switch to Panzer? Because Dimple should be able to take an attack. It's either that or... next option is I could go to Rock Lobster, but Psychic's going to hurt Lobster pretty bad. I could also just try to attack with Dimple, hope for a one-turn sleep. Do I go for that one-turn wake-up? One-turn wake-up or heal Panzer. I think, honestly, healing Panzer's probably the best option. Although then, even then, if I heal Panzer... No, I gotta heal Panzer. The more I think about it is, if I try to hope for the one-turn wake-up, then Dimple goes down, and that eliminates a bunch of my options, so that my only option really goes down to switch to Rock Lobster, who cannot take 2 hits. So I think I gotta go to Panzer. Okay. Don't crit me. Thank you. Alright, Dimple, we're going to Panzer. I only have 1 good potion left. I need to find more, guys! Skarmory. I'm almost 100% certain she has a Skarmory. Night Terravan, thank you for following the channel. If you want to catch me stream another time, do stream on Mondays and Fridays at 6 p.m. Central Time. It'll always be the Pokemon Nuzlocke. I also occasionally stream on the weekends, and it won't be the Nuzlocke at that time most of the time because I don't really want to do it on the weekend either way. Thank you for following the channel. Have a nice day. Back to fighting! Kill it, Panzer! Don't put me to sleep, don't put me to sleep. Crap. That was 49 damage. I cannot take 3 of those. Come on, Panzer. Why? Why did I have to be slower? Come on, Panzer. I didn't get the debuff, and I'm still asleep. Oh, hello, Cesarich. I gotta burn the other potion. I should have just used Awakening and then burnt the potion. I'm an idiot. I'm giving it more chance to get in another attack. Because now if I Awaken, then why was that so much more damage? Please wake up, Panzer. Please wake up. Please wake up. Please wake up, Panzer. Please wake. Thank you, Panzer. Now murder that thing. Thank you. Okay. Is dead. Let's get Panzer out of here. By the way, it had Flash Cannon? Wow! If it had Flash Cannon, that's... Thank goodness I didn't switch to Rock Lobster! Oh, that would have been terrible. But Rock has to take care of a Steel type either way. I'm okay with Agility. I'm already slower than you. Alright, Glopsta. Need them Rock Slides. Steel Wing's physical, right? Ow! Oh, that was nowhere near as much damage as I needed it to be. What do I do? 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 It's gonna be faster than any of my other Pokemon currently. I don't think it hits too hard. Maybe I could get Mike Myers in here? Maybe? I could put up Iron Defense, use Fresh Water, because that dealt me, what, 56 damage? 54 damage? So cut 54 in half, I'll take 27 damage after I heal. I don't think that'll help enough. I think my best option is go for the attack, and then hope... Oh. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. Pretty sure it'd have something like Air Cutter, not necessarily that. I think I go for the Iron Defense. Steel Wing also doesn't have 100 accuracy, so I have that chance of it missing. So I'm going to Iron Defense here. That should reduce Steel Wing's damage by half. And then burn both my Fresh Water on my Rock. Yes, because that makes sense. I hate running out of potions. Okay, you can take it. Good. Let's actually put up another Iron Defense. Miss it! Why don't you miss it? Yeah, Q crit! No, the crit comes now. It doesn't come at that last one, it comes on this hit. Because this is the hit where it matters the most. Or would. Next hit's fine, matters too. But the reason being is, then I'm out of potions. Now he shouldn't take much damage. Should take maybe 10-ish. 20. Wow. That was a lot more than I thought. Either way, should still be fine. Get them rock slides going. Oh boy, I can take one more hit. Can I kill it in one more hit? Ah, crap, it had a berry. What do I do? 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 I think I gotta hope for a crit. Or it miss. Miss it! Miss it! Why don't you ever miss it? Q crit! Q crit! There it is! There's the crit we knew was coming! We knew it was coming! Alright, Skarmory. Already buffed speed, Panzer's slower, not gonna be able to get an attack in. Everyone else is slower, definitely. I have no good heals, so it has to be Azrael or Mike Myers. So speed is irrelevant at this point, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Mike Myers is even slower than that. It's going to resist an attack. I think the only option I have is Mike Myers getting in there with Storm Throw? Let's see, what hits harder? 75, 80, 70. Storm Throw. Because that'll be neutral damage, or 80 damage. Yeah. I think it has to be Mike Myers. Mike Myers has to pull his usual murdering of the Pokemon. Come on, Mike. Get that Storm Throw. That doesn't miss. Low damage, low damage, low damage, low damage, low damage. Crap! Die, 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 not dead. No happy-ish music. Not that one. There we go. I should have went with Brick Break for the chance to crit, just in case. Would have been 5 damage difference. What's the... I dealt 60 damage. To be fair, I also didn't take into account that she might have a berry. She already used her potion, so there's that as a good news. This is Johto Rival Battle. I believe it's from the anime. I don't remember how much damage Panzer just dealt there. Not Panzer, but Mike. Maybe that's... Mike took 60 damage from that. You have 90 defense. No, because your attack's resisted, so there's no way Panzer can kill it. Mike's really my only option here. Nobody else can do this. What do I do? What do I do? Because Mike needs to be able to get in another attack. That's just all there is to this. I only have 2 Boo-Boo potions. So that's 20... He took 60. I have the worst idea ever. The literal worst idea ever. I'm not even going to say what my idea is because I hate it that much. You don't need to worry about what the idea is. I hate it. Don't worry about it, Duck. I have 4 boo-boo potions. That's fine, Storm Throw pierces that. Like I said, I'm not mentioning what my plan was. I'm not giving up yet, Duck. But this is not something I'm comfortable with doing. For the record. I am not comfortable with what I just did. Alright, Mike. Please do it. Break that mold. Everything about that goes against almost everything I stand for. Just in case you were wondering. Like... Yep, please press F to pay respect. Hey. More than you know, Marioki. Yep, I'll go do that, Skyla. I hate myself right now. I legitimately hate everything that I just did. But I know I don't know. I do not know. I'm sorry. What was my options there? I'm trying to weigh all of my options here. And I don't quite know. Okay. Okay, I need to compose myself real quick. Let's go through this real quick. And if you're wondering about this song, Marioki, this is Emma's theme from X and Y. But, okay. Let's go through what happened here. See what I could have done differently. We led with Saffron. Perfectly fine. Let's be honest. I don't think there was a wrong thing with leading with Saffron there. I think we can all agree perfectly fine on that one. Using Shockwave made sense. Because super effective against everything she had, want to keep Saffron in there. Immediately got crit by Psychic, that killed me. Just immediately. Now, I don't know. If we think about it, I have 53 special defense. I could have switched to most of my other Pokemon and they may not have died to that crit. But I don't think even if I did it again, I don't think I would ever have done different. So I think that initial death of Saffron, unfortunately, was 100% unavoidable. I'm sorry, Saffron. Let's see. Okay, try and remember, Mike. What did you do after that? I believe I sent in Panzer. Panzer crunched, and then crit with a return, so good on Panzer. Pulled through real hard. Then Sigilif came out. Panzer was too low. I had to switch to Rock Lobster. Rock Lobster, we all knew, did not have the special defense for this. No, I didn't switch to Rock Lobster. I switched to, nah, I can't even. My brain's still too discombobulated. I switched to my Cofagrigus, whose name's escaping me right now, I'm sorry. Killed it with the Shadow Ball. Right, I killed it with Shadow Ball? Yeah. No, it put me to sleep and I had to switch. Then Rock Lobster came in. Did real good, let's be honest. Rock Lobster almost pulled that through. But we all knew a crit was coming. Because they always come. If I ever use a defense buff, I get crit. All the time. And I know this. Even if I didn't, what would have been different? I don't know. I don't think I could have healed through it. Then we have Azrael there. I don't know. I don't know what you want me to say here. The thing is, we decided at the start of this stream, because we're like, we have 2 grass types, we're going with Flying Gem. That's really stupid, Mike. You should fix that. I was like, okay. So we fixed it. And we decided we'll bring Azrael. Because Azrael made sense. Because how often do you see a Maractus in any sort of run? So we're like, yeah, that's fun. Let's do that. And who would have thought that it would have come down to just being fodder? Literally just fodder. Not a glorious death. Not going down fighting. Not earning any sort of massive achievement in doing it. It was me coming to the conclusion that I had no other option but to kill Azrael to get through that. I don't know. Hmm? Thanks. But, yeah, let's be honest. She did save the day. Had she not done that, would have lost. And Mike couldn't have done it. Thanks, Azrael. Give me a minute. I'll be back in a second. I'll be back in like 2 minutes, okay? So hold on, hold your horses. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I needed a second. We're good! We're good! Don't worry about it. So that was a thing that happened. But don't worry about it. We managed to claim victory. Hooray! Hooray for victory! Yay! Caesar Rich, thank you for subscribing to the channel! Woo, there goes that nest ball. It bits. Yeah, I needed a minute, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that made me look like a boo-boo baby, but I needed a minute, I'm sorry. Either way, I don't really have much going on here for a team. Also, we do have 1 or 2 Pokemon I get to catch coming up real soon. So if you're wondering why I'm not bringing anybody else on the team yet, that's why. Where is Pokemon? There we are. Lilligant. Boop. I think I always have a grass Pokemon in that first slot. At least this run it feels like. I think I might not have had it there once. Or did I? I don't know. Either way, I'm going to quickly level up Sharia, because she doesn't need much. Yeah, it makes for an entertaining stream, although also upsetting. Because, yeah. Let's save it a game. So that I can quickly get this grindage out of the way. You're wondering, I'm 8 times speeding this so that we're not stuck here for extra time. Because we'll have to come back and grind a little bit more anyway. Energy ball! Pew! Fire more energy ball, Sharia! Show White, you are beautiful! And will destroy everyone. Haha! I still feel bad. I'm gonna continue to feel bad. Yeah, Duck, it really is kind of interesting to think about that. Because grass is generally considered one of the worst types. Oh, that was a lot faster than I thought it would be. Thank you 8 times experience for being awesome. And turn that off. Put on save in case everything explodes. And we're good. There we go. Now Sharia's up to snuff with the rest of the team. And let's go grab Skyla and go catch a new Pokemon. Not Skyla. We're looking for Juniper, right? Right. Oh. So I do have to go to the tower. Maybe I should get a team running. Nah, we'll climb the tower. I don't think the tower's going to be harder than the gym, just because you could technically go to the tower before the gym, so it's fine. Maybe we should go to the tower anyway. Yeah, I think I will. I think there's something I want to do there. Hello, Pokemon Girl! How are you doing today? I am doing absolutely fantastic and not upset in the slightest about things that have happened recently. Not even a little bit. Perfectly content. Yay! I don't have to go to the top. That's good. Alright, Juniper. Let's go. Yeah. Ooh. I like lucky eggs. Ooh, nice! Wait, if you got a new phone, does that mean you have your old phone? And that means that you could... If I did something like Jackbox Party Pack again, then you'd be able to play on your phone as well as watching the stream on the other phone. Double task. Actually, it's just called multitasking, but I don't care! I'm not that smart! Haha! Yeah, you did just miss the flying gym, Pokemon Girl. It was a gym fight full of lots of ups, but mostly lots and lots of downs. Like lots and lots of bad. Gigalith is the Pokemon you're looking for. Rock Lobster, Azurill, and Saffron. 2 of which died to crits, 1 of which died... Yeah, we're just gonna leave it at that. We don't need to give out details on that one. Because if you want to know, you gotta watch the VOD. It was bad. We do get to go get new Pokemon, that is correct. Hopefully they will replace this giant... They will fill this giant hole in my heart left by what I did. Although I don't think so. Because I swear that's that feeling that I have all the time. And will never go away. No, Marioki? No. Fire Dragoon. Eh, fine. Yeah, the only one that's named a Pokemon tonight so far was Dragoon. And he named Litwick. Look at Dragoon with that #1 bid spot. Fancy boy. You watch the VOD anyways? Okay. Yeah, I recommend at least watching the gym fight. See, if I remember right, there's a move tutor here? Is it you? Oh, there's there's Charge Beam! I couldn't have got it yet! You lied to me! How dare ye! How dare ye! That's fine. I wasn't going to use it anyway. I don't like Charge Beam. Because it misses too often. No. Blue shards. Do I have any blue shards? Yes. I have no blue shards. Ooh, Hyper Voice. That's a pretty good one. Aqua Tail. Earth Power. Ooh. I wonder if there are any of the... Ooh, pulses. Where do I get shards? Oh, I know where to get shards. They're farmed in caves, that's right. You just run into the dust clouds and you have a chance of them pooping out shards. Alright. Reversal Mountain. Here's the thing about Reversal Mountain. We've already got double grass or normal grass. Or, just to shake it up, shaky grass. We've got 3 choices. Which do you guys think? Shaky grass, normal grass, or double grass? Shaky grass, normal grass, double grass. Underground? We can't go to the underground in Gen 5. Double? I gotta vote for double. I've gotta vote for shaky. I got another vote for shaky. That's 2 on shaky, 1 on double. And none on normal. 1 on normal, so that's 2, 1, 1. Do we have any more to increase these odds? Shaky, that's 3 on shaky. Sounds like shaky grass is the winner. Because luckily we can't get an Audino because we already have that. I have no idea what could come from this. Woo! The cool something. Carl! I already have you. Shaky, shaky. Shaky, shaky, shaky till the break of the dawn. Yeah! No, we are not fighting you, Audino. We already have you. So you still think shaky grass? Yeah, that's what was voted. We'll just keep on the shaky train. Because there's got to be something else in shaky grass, right? It just makes sense. No, Audino, I am not fighting you. I think I can get into the mountain too, and there'd be another Pokemon. Out of my way, Biker Man. Boop. Come on. Nope, still Audinos. I have this feeling that it might... I could have killed it for EXP. Yeah, fine, we'll kill it for EXP. We don't really need EXP is the problem. We are at 39, but I guess you're right. Because, sure, I could say, I don't need it, I'm perfectly fat. I will have to grind again later anyway, so... Eh. What's the reason not to do it, right? Fire them energy balls! Is Energy Ball like Sharia's own Spirit Bomb or something? You change your vote to double. Well, Shaky is still up there. But, sir, I don't want to fight you. I'm busy with other things. Jerk. Jeremiah. Of course you would fight. Oh. I am not a fan of a level 41 Zebstrika. Huh. I think we just go straight to Panzer. I did turn it off, because I had the 8 times on. You would definitely be able to tell if it was... Why are you using Pursuit? Did he know I would switch? Because I think he has Flame Charge. But why did he Pursuit? Not like it's a huge deal, because it didn't deal any damage, but still! Maybe he doesn't have Flame Charge. Also, that was surprisingly weak. I thought Zebstrika had decent physical attack. Is Zebstrika actually a special attacker and I'm just dumb? I mean, I thought it was like Luxray in that respect, but I guess I'm just dumb. Yeah, that's what I mean, is I figured it had Flame Charge. That's why it's weird that it didn't Flame Charge. Okay. That's 3 Audinos in a row. I think I'm going to just try for something different. And since Double Grass got the next most votes, we'll go with the Double Grass. Maybe they're spatial. Well, to be fair, he is a biker. He might be tired. So you might be thinking, or it might be because he has been riding around so much that his Zeb Striker has to keep up with him. So he's just used to telling it to use Pursuit. It has to keep up. So it has to pursue him. That sounds really stupid, Mike. Why would you think that? Because I am stupid. Alright, who would be the partner in a double battle? Mike Myers? That sounds pretty good. I think I'd rather have Panzer. Just because I don't know what's in this grass. Okay, no, you change your vote back to normal grass? Wait. Okay, let's look. We got one double, and one normal. So it's either or. Which do you guys think, normal or double? I just did. I do a lot of dumb things, yo. Yeah, let's go Panzer and Sharia. I'm worried about double grass just because it could be painful, but we'll run into double grass. Knowing us, we won't fight anything that's... Wait a minute. What are the chances of something deadly coming from the double grass, like a Bouffalante? Well, if it happens, hopefully it doesn't kill me in one hit, because then I could focus fire the other one? Yeah, we'll just go double grass. Not a double fight anyway, but it is! Okay, I'm going to be honest, I did not see that coming. Like, not even on my radar as a Pokemon I thought I would find. Like, not even anywhere on my radar. And you know what? I'm not in the mood to try to fiddle with stuff, so... Not even in the mood to fiddle with trying to catch stuff. We're just catching it. Done. That is a weird footprint. Like a really weird footprint now that... I don't know if it's good or not. It has 4 times weakness to water and something else if I remember right. I don't remember. That's right, I should have seen Camerupt coming up because we got it in the last time we went through here. That's right! Yeah, I'll Master Ball stuff. I think I won't. Either way, Camerupt, eh? Let's take Dragoon off this list. Who is still here and would like to name the Camerupt? It's a lovely lady. Look at them lovely lady humps. Wait. That's weird. Either way, let's see, we got Cesarich. Cesarich on here. I believe Pokemon Girl is here. Who else do we got? Anybody else? I'm honestly curious. We see who else wants to name the Camerupt. I'm going to actually look that up. Pokemon... I forget what this place was called. Asterisk. Camerupt. So I can pull it up that way. Is there nobody else that wants to name the Camerupt? No, it's the lovely lady Humps. She hasn't got humps. She got humps. Reversal Mountain, that's it. Alright, Reversal Mountain. Oh, we could have went inside. And that's still considered Reversal Mountain? That's stupid. There were some... Oh, I'm so upset. Okay. Doesn't look like anybody else wants to name it other than Duck, Cesarich, and Pokemon Girl, so let's give this a spin, shall we? So Camerupt will be named by... whoever this goes to. But no, I just pulled a jerk... Wait, what? Sorry, I keep spinning. What am I waiting for? Wait, what? Inside is not a new area. It's still considered Reversal Mountain. Yeah, I just looked that up. It might be different, but I don't think it is. Who knows? I don't know. That's why these things are important to look. Press F for Camerupt. Too bad you don't get to name a Dragoon. because you already named something. Looks like it's Mr. Duck Islande. What would you like to name the Camerupt? Anyone ever have that problem where your toenail catches on your sock and it just is really annoying? Yeah. Kind of a weird thing to complain about, but yeah, that just happened and it was driving me nuts there for a second. But no, if you want to know, it's a little upsetting for me just because the other Pokemon we could have caught was a Scorpy. And I would have freaking loved a Scorpy. But to be fair, there was also a chance for a Vibrana, and people like Vibrana, so... Lady Lumps. How am I not surprised? The mighty Lady Lumps. And on her bad side, she'll give you a few lumps. How am I not surprised that's what we went with? That's what I get for making a joke. But yeah, to give you an idea of the other Pokemon that would have been available there, is we could have had Scorpy, Drifloon, Skarmory, Vibrana, and if we had done the normal grass, rather than a 5% chance for Vibrana, we could have had a 15% chance for a Trapinch. So, yeah, we could have had a Scorpy. Now you know why I'm upset. It sounds like it's from a song. Them lumps, them lovely lady lumps. Alright. I do believe that it is not any different inside and outside, yeah. Based on what I'm seeing here, it's considered the same spot. Which is kind of stupid. And... got a Scorpion inside, too. Jeez. Okay, whatever. We don't get cool things. Eat, mister. Alright. I'm okay with Camerupt. I'm just saying I would have loved a Scorpy. Because, like I've said before, Drapion's one of my favorite Pokemon. I like the Poison Darks. I'm sorry. Yes, that includes Skuntank. Let's see. So, got 2 slots on the team. We are going to a Dragon Gym here next. I don't believe there are any other new areas. Not for a little bit. So it's time to figure out the team. Sadly, we can't evolve Forfeit, or I might consider that. We could bring Wheat Meatly. Wheat Meatly might not be a bad call. One of the fire types would probably be okay. Class Heat. Yeah, the Dragon Gym comes next. Magma Armor, I believe, keeps me from... yeah, you can't be frozen. Really bad is what it is. Like, real bad. You could bring Nurse Joy. She's not a bad call. Like, I'm thinking I want to bring one of the normal types and one of the fires. But I'm uncertain which of the two I'd want to bring, because I also don't know where to get a Dusk Stone. If I knew where to get a Dusk Stone, then that might be good to bring Galeem. So, if we want to bring one of the normals, we bring Peepers, Nurse Joy, Wheat Meatly, or Chili. You've got Guts, but I don't have any way to really take advantage of that. You got Runaway, I don't know if that goes away. I believe it helps hatch eggs just like Flame Body does, like both of them do. But Magma Armor is the worst version of Flame Body, so yay. I believe they both do, Duck. Who would be better? I'm kind of leaning toward... you think Lady Lumps? Because either Galeem or Lady Lumps, and one of these 4. You think we bring Lumps? Let's actually look at her. Now that I think about it. Lady Lumps has Calm, which debuffs attack, buffs special defense. Already has Earth Power. Pretty good. If I had a fire attack, that'd be better. It has rock slide, too. I do like earth power. Yeah, let's bring Lady Lumps. She isn't a Master Ball. That makes her immediately important, right? And I'm gonna bring Wheat Meatly. We need a Meatly on the team. We haven't had a Meatly on the team in quite a while. And you know how weird that is anytime that's not a thing. So Wheat Meatly. Yeah, well, you say don't have to grind so much, but I have kind of been super cheating lately, so yay. Just because we've been doing a lot of grinding, and I'm trying to get out of that as much as I can. Alright, what do you sell me, sir? Anything useful? Heal ball, nest ball, blah 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 blah. Nothing useful. I already have nest balls, so we don't need those. Alright, let's actually get them down at the bottom then. Which means we need Lady Lumps, which I believe is Gen Dos. Oh no, Gen Tres. There we are. Lady Lumps. Boop. Wait. Boop. There we are. And then we brought on Wheat Meatly, who is our Gen 1, our second Gen 1 representative. Yeah, I know. Good. I don't want to turn that on. Boop. There we go. No! What the crap nuggets? Did I seriously just do that? I did. You're dead. And camera up's Gen 3. See, where are we? There we are. Problem was I was changing the wrong picture. Because I could show you, I accidentally changed... not that one. I accidentally changed this picture. Which is not the correct picture. Because that's Panzer's picture. But Panzer has a new picture, so there's that. Alright, let's quick expedite a grindage for Wheat Meatly. I believe... Wow! I'm surrounded by ladies. And so is Mike Myers. Now that I think about it, if we think in context of the game, Mike Myers is the only one that's male in the game. He's surrounded by nothing but females, including my trainer. Good job, Mike. I don't know what I'll do, Pokemon Girl. Hopefully somehow I make enough money to buy a capture card and the stuff to do it, but who knows. Alright. We got short bout of grindage coming on here, so it's time to cheaterize the grindage here. Because if I remember right, let me look. The next gym is 50. Holy crap. Oh, I remember why. I don't need to grind immediately there. Let's turn on some quick grinding music. But also, hello, Lewis. He does. But here's the problem. That's why he's with us, isn't it, Duck? Because we're not technically co-ed when our only male representative is Mike Myers himself. So he's sitting there, waiting in the wings for another male to show up so that he can go into his own and do his thing. That sounds about right, right? Put Lady Lumps out there. She should be fine. Ow. Ow! Wow, that was surprisingly a lot of damage. Surprisingly a lot of ah! Don't kill my Lady Lumps! Jeez! I just got her. Why would you do that, Audino? Sucker Punch. Ooh. Yes. Instead of Pursuit, like me Sucker Punch. And now Wheat Meatly should also evolve. It means I put that picture down at the bottom for no reason. Next gym has 4 pokes. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure the Pokemon that the next gym has is very scary. Yep, level 50. But I have a lot of story crap that I have to do beforehand, so It's not like it's a big deal. Give up on assurance. Why would I ever use assurance? That's crazy, I just got cringe. Alright, Wheat Meatly. Become no longer purple, which honestly disappoints me. I wish Raticate was purple. Boop. That is one of the things that I like the most about Rattata, is just, it's purple. It's a purple mouse. And then it evolves into Raticate, which is just an angry-looking rat. Yeah, here there be Durgans. And no, I will not use that as the title for my stream when we fight the Dragon Gym, only because I've used that joke probably 4 or 5 times. Now let's have Mike Myers kill the Autono this time. Because everybody needs some levels anyway. Not a lot, but some. Break its bricks. Also, I think I need to give Mike Myers Bulldoze, just cause. I have no idea. I'm amazed I haven't gotten the XP share yet. Ooh, Mike, you crazy boy! Bringing the blades now, are we? Ooh, dangerous or dastardly? No, I said no to assurance already. Come on, Wheat Meatly. How to train your Dragonite. But he doesn't have a Dragonite. Be how to train your Drudagon. I think he has a Drudagon. Because if I think correctly, I want to say that Drayden has a Drudagon, a Haxorus, which is the very scary one. Other than Haxorus, I want to say he has... Does he have a Hydreigon? I don't know. Oh. Have a good night then, Caesarich. If you end up not showing up or saying anything or anything of that sort, I hope you have a nice night. Otherwise, I'm hoping I don't die. No promises. Alright, Wheat Meatly. Show them your fangs. Nah. And this is why I cheat. Because I just gain ridiculous levels. Honestly, Super Fang really does kind of... Not Super Fang. Hyper Fang really does kind of suck. It's great that you get it so early on Rattata and Raticate, but it really does suck. Because it's worse than Strength. Owie. Like, ow! Why you do to me? Does Raticate not have any defense? I could have sworn Raticate had decent defenses. Maybe not great, but decent. Huh. Oh yeah, Hyper Fang's fantastic at the start of the game. Because it's a 75 power, 90, or 80 power, 90 accuracy move that you get at, like, level 10. At, like, 17, I think it was, he had it. I think you might get it at 16, but point being. But as soon as you get strength, it's just usually straight up better. No, you are not getting double edge. I thought Raticate had higher defense than that. 58! Wow! Is that the lowest on my team? It is. Huh. Got good special defense, though. Not bad speed. I guess that's fine. Huh. Doesn't much to know about Raticate. That Gen 1 problem. Does it have a high crit chance? I know it can flinch, but I don't think it has a high crit chance. Right? Hyperfang, Shepherd may also make the target flinch. It doesn't say. So why isn't Super Fang 100 accuracy? Oh well. It really does make me wonder. What Pokemon has better base stats? Raticate or Watchog? Because they're very similar, but I don't know. I'm gonna look that up on my own time. You don't need to tell me. Alright, Lady Lumps needs a bit, and Wheat Meatly still needs just a tiny bit. So let's let Wheat Meatly do a Hyper Fang on something. That kind of stinks. I don't have any flyers. So I can't really fly and do stuff. Ah. Never a bad plan, Pokemon Girl. Yarn. And if we crunch, it won't die. Boop. But then we can just switch to Lady Lump. The lovely lady. The lady of the lumpage. It'd be Lady Humps, but whatever. Ow. And this should be enough to get Lady and Meatly up to good levels. Yawn. Ooh. Get rid of Takedown. I like Yawn, though. Yawn is pretty good. 100% accuracy sleep? Yes, please. Alright. Heal up. Look at any TMs I might be able to give anybody, and figure it out from there. Quiet, Lily music. Even though technically we have a Lily on our team. Actually, now that I think about it, that's kind of weird to think about. Lilligant really isn't a lily. Because her flower... maybe. I don't know. Sharia... Let me get a better look at that flower. It's a wide open flower. I mean, I guess it looks like a lily. It's just the petals are way more spread out than a normal lily. I don't know. I don't know why I wanted to look at that. That, for some reason, that was just one of those random thoughts that popped in my head. Alright, Wheat Meatly. What can we do with ya? You're quick, hit fairly hard. But otherwise, your defenses are kind of not so great. No, they don't, but they do have a tendency to relate to what they are. Like, if you think about it, you've got Raticate, it's a rat. It's not an ape, but an ape... The thing about it being an ape is, it's essentially just like saying it's a monkey, but... Even though, again, that it is a monkey. Because some people are dumb and don't know the difference. But that's not the point. Point being, a lot of people consider them the same thing. Where are you? There you are. If I could get you a fire attack, like flamethrower or anything, that'd be great. I wish that Lady Lumps learned that. Curse isn't bad, but unfortunately that only really helps Rock Slide. My defense is butt. Alright, what do we got? We did just get Acrobatics, right? And charge me. Let's see. Aeronautics. Nobody can join the circus. Got it. And Charge Beam. Wheat Meatly can learn Charge Beam. Oh yeah, that's right. Wheat Meatly's a Gen 1 normal type. He can learn almost anything. I forgot. Yep, pretty much. Snarl, I'm pretty sure you can learn that. Actually, what is Wheat Meatly's special attack on that note? Not good, so never mind. And this is not Gen 1, 2, or 3, so Shadow Ball's not good on him. Strength. Do I get Strength? I don't think Return's good enough at this point. I'm not surprised. Because to be fair, that would be very insulting. I think we just get Strength. Get rid of Hyper Fang. And then, as soon as I potentially could fly, then we will get rid of Strength for Return. Because I figure at that point we should be safe to Return over Strength. Yes, they're the same power, but it's not 10% chance to miss. Why I did that. Because I don't like missing! Missing sucks! Hello, sir. I forget if you were here for anything. Nope. He's just here to say, hi, I'm here too. Excuse me, miss. Want items. Ooh. See, we could have had a Scorpy! I'm so upset about not getting a Scorpy. I would love to have a Scorpy. I don't think I turned off cheater codes. Hold on a second. Save. Cheater codes. Off. Yes. Except for not getting Scorpy. Scorpy is really hard to get in games, isn't he? What the? Yeah, this is still the same area. Note how it didn't pop up. Item. I am probably going to use that. Alright. Let's go. Through the volcanic... Hi, Bianca. What are you doing? I'll come with you, I guess. Oh! Free heals! Woo! Bianca, you really need a run animation. Also, Hyper Potion's fantastic. I need more potions! Let's actually lead with Mike. Mike needs to murder some pokes. Also, again, Mike has Mr. Michael Myers here. He has more ladies around him with Bianca here. Yeah, it does suck that it's not a new area. I do like that backpacker sprite, though, because he's like, what the crap is going on? Oh, man. Oh, boy. Maybe Mike Myers wasn't the good idea. Also, we're lower level than both of them. Huh. Let's go to... Also, that thing has Dynamic Punch. Dynamic Punch. Let's go to Panzer. Although Panzer's probably a bad idea now that I think of, although I don't think Girder's going to be attacking me now that I think about it. This fighting, I resist fighting and it wouldn't make sense. Yeah, it really is like they didn't. But who would ever think that? What? No, they designed the Pokemon games with the Nuzlocke runs in mind. I mean, why wouldn't they? Ah, crap, Crustles. I hate Crustles. They are the scariest of most Pokemon. Because the thing about Crustle is it hits like a literal truck. Ow. A literal freight train truck. I don't know why it always does, but it does. Ow. She probably only has a Musharna, because Bianca really wasn't known for having Pokemon. Let's go to Dimple. I hate Crustles. They're so scary. So very scary to fight. Thank you, please kill it. I don't want to have to fight it. Ah, crap. Of course I don't dodge it. You know, the grabby hand coffin doesn't dodge the attack. That would make sense. Woo! Darkness balls. Double Shadow Ball. Wait, why the heck did you Shadow Ball, Musharna? Yep, still alive! Wait, why would I be done? Usually I go... Well, I guess to be fair, past few times I have been ending a little bit soonish, but eh. I thought that was my Shadow Ball first, but that was her Shadow Ball first. That was weird. Ghost House? Something about Ghost House? Where's a Ghost House? This is important. Ghost House. Where? Donde aquí? Donde aquí, ghost? Want spookums? Yes, go away, Bianca. I don't care about Heatrons. I would just... Actually, if we find Heatron, I'm going to kill him. Because legendaries are dumb. Spooky house. Is it over here? Aha! There was a spooky house! Spooky house. It's in the spooky house. I figured there was a TM behind the house. How do I get behind? Oh, I get behind the house this way. Wait, no. Because I know there's a TM behind the house. I just don't remember how to get behind it. Oh, right here. Whee! Ooh, Shadow Ball. That's actually really nice. If somebody else can learn Shadow Ball. Again, if Shadow Ball was still a physical attack, then it would be really nice for a certain Raticate. Only because it was really good back in Gen 2 when I give it to it. Nope. Alright, I have to know. Spooky house. Hold on, I'm going to actually open that up so that I can see this strange house. Is there different areas? There's floor and basement floor. Is there a difference in catchable Pokemanners? No. So we can just walk in and catch stuff. Sounds good. Well, there's apparently a spell tag somewhere. There's Gen 3? Oh, it was Gen 2. Because we had Raticate in Crystal that I gave it Shadow Ball. Let's get Mike Myers out of the front and put Wheat Meatly up there. Alright, there's a Shadow Tag in here somewhere. Yeah, 3 gens ago. I know. But that doesn't change the fact that it was still neat. Oh yeah, I remember how this works. Also, I got it. Woo! Yeah, the best generation, of course. You know, not the one people like, but the best one. I don't really need to go through the house. I only wanted the spell tag. It is creepy. To be fair, Pokemon is pretty good when it comes to doing some spooky things, but at the same time, I feel like it's also pretty bad at... It's bad at being scary, but it's good at... Ooh. Solosis, huh? That's a Pokemanner. But it also is good at, The thing is, a lot of the times when Pokemon tries to be scary, it ends up being far more interesting than anything else, because their scary things are so far removed from the usual tone of the games that it just intrigues you more than anything. But other times, they're really dumb. The Jello Pokemon. I wonder how it tastes. Probably pretty bad. Probably tastes like brain. That's the wrong button. This one. So, Pokemon! We caught the Solosis. It's a man. We caught a male Pokemon. It can happen. So who is here that would like to name the Solosis? Super high HP, super high special attack, no speed, but also really neat. Looks like Jello. I like the Ghost Girl of Gen 6 too, and then she's there. It's funny, the Ghost House in Gen 6 sucked. Yeah, I know, but I don't want to eat brains. So I've got Pokemon Girl. Anyone else? Is there anyone else that would like to name the Jello Pokemans? Niteravan! Alrighty. Niteravan. On the list for you. Is that how you pronounce it? Marioki's here. Marioki. Duck, you already named a Pokemon. You don't get a second chance. How dare you? How dare you try to confuse me? I'll have you know. That's really easy to do. Please don't do that. Alright. Spin the wheel, spin the wheel. Who gets to name the Solosis? The single-celled Pokemon. Which, on that note, is kind of funny because even when it evolves, I think it is still technically a single-celled Pokemon. Because I don't think it ever actually... Knight Ravtan? Okay. Knight Ravtan. Knight Ravan. Why did I put a second T in there? I'm done. Either way. Marioki! What would you like to name the Solosis? Knight Ravan. Ravan? Knight Ravan. I like saying Niteravan, I'm not gonna lie. Prison, because it's a badumch. I like it, it's fine. Could've went with like a name of some sort of... NTE? Ah, I thought that might have been you. I'm also dumb. Remember, is stupid, so... So, Prison, huh? Prison is the name of the Solosis. But yeah, I believe even when it evolves, I want to say that Rhinoculus is also still a single-celled Pokemon. Like I said, I might be wrong on that though, but I want to say he is. Now here's the question. Do I want to bring Prison instead? Because it would be a Psychic type, and then I wouldn't have two normal types. What do you guys think? We want Wheat Meatly or Prison? We can also get rid of Lady Lumps, I guess. It doesn't take much to grind them up and going. It does not take much. He dumch. Well, yeah, let's at least look at him. Alright, Magic Guard, that's nice. Debuffed attack, no problem. Buffed defense, that's actually really nice too. Look at 74 special attack at its first stage evolution. Holy crap! That's a lot of damage. And Psy Shock. And Recover. Huh. I'm feeling very much so Prison. Like, more than slightly yes so. Because that... I just listed, like, 3 things that I'm very happy to see. So... Yeah, unfortunately, Wheat Meatly got grinded up, ready to go if something goes wrong, which, let's be honest, things always freaking go wrong, because that's how these things go. Everybody dies! Hey! Everybody dies. Murder. No. Let's put him down at the bottom. I do not have a Life Orb. If I did, yes, I would give Prison a Life Orb. Because that's what? Is it 20% extra damage? Or is it 30%? Yeah, anything with Magic Guard is unaffected by Life Orb. It's honestly freaking nuts. Also, yeah, we could have had a Drifloon too. I would assume you get a Life Orb probably from... what's it called? From the tournament thing, where you have to earn the battle points and you buy it. None in the store. Oh, that would do it too. Also, we're turning on grinding music. Because we're going to do quick grinding into our analysis. Vernaculus. Into Prison. So, first off, we have to save the game so it doesn't explode.
Everything likes the explosions, because, yeah.
And more Audinos. Still have not found anything in the shaky grass that isn't an Audino, for the record. Maybe there isn't anything. Who else would like to get a few levels? Let's go for a Lady Lump. Yeah. Solostis might evolve late, but I don't think it's later than 40, so I think it's perfectly fine. Also, I figure I might mention this. We now have a second male on the team, so Mr. Michael Myers might be a little bit more, shall we say, open to murder. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Why do Gen 5 Pokemon evolve late? I mean, I guess to be fair, it's also really good for grinding. Okay, so yeah, we'll be evolved. Gen 5's real good for grinding just because the EXP curve helps out a lot. So, it has that going for it. Pain Split. Why would you ever Pain Split? You have a ridiculous amount of HP. We're not killing Austin Powers / Murderous, man. Yes, is he that Mike Myers or is he Michael Myers? We're still not sure. Although the way he comes from behind and just lops off people's heads kind of leans more towards the latter, but at the same time, the funny one also makes sense. Huh. It's kind of weird. True. That's Psyshock! You can do it, prison! Huzzah! Yeah, Swedish and larger? Wait, what? Maybe. I don't want to risk a crit. Also, because I had a generator on Lady Lumps earlier. Got free, big, heal on that. Let's give Sharia the kill on this one. Woo! Ah, poops. Sharia, you're not supposed to fall in love with Pokemon. They fall in love because of your elegant booty. Your beauty is too much for them. And then they die. Because murder. Stop with the Pain Split. You are not learning Pain Split. It's not a good move. Not a good move for a Pokemon that has super high HP. Psyshock. Also, I just noticed I have Endeavor. That's also pretty bad. You can't attract me! Prison has been to prison, don't you know? At the same time, I think that would make sense why you would be more interested in males, but we're not going into that subject. Rid of Future Sight.
That gets a little bit dirty.
40. We need one more, don't we? Let's just fight a random boo-boo Pokemon. Come on. There we go. Uh-oh. Yeah, exactly. At least the two of the three that survived were the ones that I made fancy pictures for. Well, to be fair, I only made a fancy picture for one of them. The other one I just got a JPEG and gave him the mask. Just because it made sense. I don't think anybody can argue that Mr. Michael Myers over there needed his mask. Yeah, but we don't know enough about... Well, there's that as a problem. Now I'm trying to remember its name. I know its name. Don't tell me. I keep forgetting its name. Why do I always forget my Cofagrigus' name? Like, it's not the first time I did either. I know it. I did this twice already this stream, and then I looked at it and I tried to remember it. I just don't refer to his name enough. I am a horrible Pokemon trainer. Ridiculous. Boom. They deserve so. Yeah, that's where the problem is. I don't know the name, so. Dizzy Punch? Just a normal 70 power attack. Sure. You don't have good physical attack, but it's better than Endeavor. I don't have Energy Ball. But if I had Energy Ball, you're darn tootin' I'd teach it. Oh, you darn tootin' I'd teach my Pokemon that Energy Ball so it should shoot all them balls. Although at the same time, I kind of like it having... in the starting town. Well, that's a long way to walk. Because I don't have Fly. How is it in the starting town? Okay. Kinda wish I had Energy Ball now, because that would have been good. Surf. Well, I also don't have a Pokemon that can surf. So, we're kind of up the creek without a paddle at the moment on that case. Alright. Prisons evolved. Let's actually look. No, I don't have a Pokemon that can fly. So, let's see. You have pretty good defenses, honestly. A lot higher than I thought they would be. You have 148 HP. Does that make you my most defensive Pokemon? Well, I guess other than Dimple, but Dimple's fantastic at not dying. Sounds good. Yeah, Ducklet died, remember? Didn't you... I think Duck... No, I don't remember who named Ducklet. I is the dumb. Okay, here's a problem that I'm coming up with. I think Prison can probably learn Charge Beam, which wouldn't be bad. But I like having Psyshock and Psychic. Just because then I can actually... target physical or special defense. So, I don't know which would actually be better. Hello, miss. Shift gears and Bob's your uncle. I don't know why I read the word Bob, and that immediately caused hesitation, and he's like, wait, what? Oh crap, you're right. Hold on, can I still turn it off? Let me turn it off! Hold on, let me try and save so it doesn't explode. I don't think I can mid-battle. Gonna try. Oh no! It's fine. Getting a few extra levels isn't a big deal. Let's see, Unpheasant. Hit it with the Psychic. Or Detect.
Or don't hit it with the Psychic, have it not make me do anything. That's
Okay, you know what, this is just not doing anything. Why, Unpheasant, would you do that? You silly burb. Boom, dead. Holy crap, it is actually dead. I did not think that would actually kill it. Also, lots of XP. I might level twice, so Prison is now my highest level Pokemon. I hope I don't go more than twice. I don't want to go that high. Nope, going higher. It's fine. Why is it still going? It's fine. Let's be honest, being 45 is not a problem. Because the thing is, the next gym is 50, and I do have to be prepared for that. Ah, it's fine. We're not even over-leveled yet. I mean, you have to think about it, that one trainer had a level 41 Pokemon, and we are 41. I turned it off, don't worry. It's off. Uh-oh. I can't run from Scorpies.
Uh-oh.
It's also a bug type, so... Run! Crap. Crap! It's fine, we have decent defenses. Run from the Scorpy. Thank you. It is off! I turned it off mid-fight. We're fine. Why didn't I switch? Because I was just trying to run, and I'm panicking and wanted to run, okay? Alright, you know what? Let's go through the cave. I was thinking, do I want to end it now? Nah, we'll go through the cave first. And then we'll probably call it a night. Because I don't think Reversal Mountain is very big, so... There's that. No, don't. But why? I like sleep. Don't end. Ooh. But if I don't end it ever, how will I ever recover from the fact that I killed all my Pokemon? Because I'm still. Holy crap! Did not want to do it that way. That is actually incredibly scary. Holy crap! Also, I like how they're both ladies. And it has Horn Drill. Thank goodness I'm not affected by Horn Drill. Probably has something that's a rock move, but I'm out of here. That was scary. That is not the encounter. I cannot catch a Pokemon in the mountain because it's the same area as the outside the mountain. It never changed. Fight me! You fight me! If all three attack at once, you're not doing a triple battle, crazy lady. Yeah. Well, I got bad news for you. Oh, wait, no. Wait, why are we doing a triple battle? Bianca, you're useless. Why aren't you helping? I hate you. Useless Bianca. Let's break some girder bricks. Get Panzer out of here for Sharia. Actually, yeah, let's go to Sharia. And Dimple can Shadow Ball the girder. That way I hope it dies. Alright. Let's do this! Because I'm not too afraid of the Riolus, because I don't think they have much damage anywhere. Okay, that was a crit. That was a lot more scary than I thought. Stop slapping Sharia. Please kill the girder, because if that girder hits Sharia too, I'm in very scared. Oh, thank God. Oh my God. Ah. That does not set a precedence, Duck. Because to be fair, I guess that means I did it backwards, because the Pinwheel Forest sets a precedence for this being the same, so I just screwed up. So you just made me realize that I screwed up and now we can't catch a Pokemon. Dang it. And then, yeah, it is also drastically different. The Pokemon inside and outside the cave only are different by 2 Pokemon. So, let's get Prison in here. Oh, Sharia, that was scary! I'm not gonna lie. I was scared for Sharia's life. Like, very, very much scared. They should have just went to Prison, because I'm pretty sure Prison wouldn't have taken the damage. Oh boy. Also, thank goodness I switched Panzer out, because Panzer would have died! Also, thanks for paralyzing me again. Friggin' Riolus. Well, it's the variations of the Pokemon that you can get. Also, the fact that one is gated before the other. I think that is the main reason I consider it different, is Pinwheel Forest, you can't go into Pinwheel Forest until after the gym, where this mountain, I can go into this mountain immediately after I get here, so it's not like I'm dirtling around doing anything. I got something in my nose. Yeah, but they're both still Route 4. They're not, you didn't leave the area. Like, here's the thing, is to get to Pinwheel Forest, and actually in Pinwheel Forest, you leave the area. Here, you also leave the area, but it's not like one is gated behind the other. Why is this a thing? Yeah, it's still Pinwheel Forest, but the actual forest part of Pinwheel Forest is gated behind getting through the gym, where the entryway isn't. Or a place like this, I can go to both areas immediately, So I immediately have the choice of, do I want to go here or here? So I can make that choice. I can't make that choice with Pinwheel. Quiet, Marioki. To be fair, it could be any Route 4. Not necessarily this Route 4. You can go in, but you can't catch anything. So the area is gated behind dudes. Now in Black and White 2, that might be different. Yeah, you can't get anything, so it's different. Also, in the end, I am the master of this run. I decide when I'm stupid and when I make sense. In other words, majority of the time, it's the latter. I mean, the former. What? Oh my. I have one of those. At about the same level, too. But I'm not going to fight you with it. Instead, we are going to go to... I don't have Pokemon good at fighting this. Let's go to Dimple. Go to good old Dimple. What's his name? It's Dimple. Why do I keep forgetting his name's Dimple? She's even in a pink ball. She's so cute. Everyone's jealous of her dimples. And the fact she likes poking everybody else's dimples with her grabby hands. And also, shooting balls. Shooting balls and pressing dimples. That's weird. I think I know if I want to edit Dimple's picture, I know exactly what to do with it now. Something very simple and stupid. Well, again, Duck, you can access both areas at the same time. Now, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the forest in Platinum. Let's go then, Bianca. Wait, what's got drastically different? I don't think it's drastically different, right? I'm trying to think. You're talking about the forest after the windmill. And with the windmill... Fight me, both of you. Right before the daycare town. Oh, that? Yeah. But again, that's what I'm getting at here, Duck, is you're not gated behind being able to get into one and not the other. You can get into both right as soon as you get to that route. So you immediately have the choice of going to one or the other. In Pinwheel Forest, you don't have the choice. You have to go to the outside if you want to catch a Pokemon right there. I am not going to leave Mike Myers in against this, because they are both super effective against him. Let's go to... Panzer. I think it matters. You don't really have a choice, Duck. Ow. Ow! Ow! Many ouchies. Many ouchies. Super many ouchies! I got double crit! Panzer, let's get out of here. Dimple, save me. I got double crit. Ow. We're fine. Ow. Lasharna, please kill that Darmanitan. You're not killing that Darmanitan. On that note, you're not even killing the Boldor. Uh-oh. Prison save me. It's not the same, Duck, because again, if you're using a repel or something to wait until the dark grass, then you're not gated behind not being able to get to it. You're just waiting until you can get to it. Same with going to a different floor in a cave. You're waiting until you get to the other floor, but you can get there right as soon as you get there. Now, on the flip side, if you're considering, like, on the route back at the start of the game, how I don't... crap, what am I gonna do? I think I have to kill that darn Manatan. Why me? Ah! Of course I'm burnt. Why wouldn't I be... Oh, wait, burnt doesn't matter, right? I don't take extra damage from burning to death? Right? I think? Do I? Iron food. That should be able to kill the Excadrill. Alright, let's go to... Mike, I get... Oh, wait. No, let's go to Sharia. Sharia can heal, so she's probably safer. Okay, Duck. And Mind Fuse using Figa, that's fine. Let's put it this way. Can potentially. Yeah, it's got way different Pokemon. But you're also, one, not changing areas, so you're not doing a screen transition at all. And two, you have it. And two, it's at the start of the game, so that's kind of not fair to compare the two. Yeah, the main reason on that one is being because you don't screen transition either. Pinwheel Forest, you screen transition, and it's gated behind time. So there are two factors going into that one. Here I'm not gated behind time, and I'm not gated behind... and there is a screen transition. So it may as well be considered a different area, but it's not. Also, it's my choice! Yes, there's screen transitions in caves, but you're not gated behind being able to go there. Also, caves are vastly different because caves are caves. I don't think anybody would ever consider a cave this same different area. Unless it's specifically changed. Ooh. I have a Pokemon that would be good on. Hmm? Yeah, I didn't want to fight that guy. Where the crap am I going? In a big old circle. I want to ride my bicycle, though, Bianca. Alright, who's in the front for the Ace Trainers? Mike! Michael Myers. Yeah. Most important thing is, it is my decision. So that is the thing. I make that decision. And I do it that way because that's how I've always done it. So the better way to think about this, Duck, is for whatever reason, Pinwheel Forest is a exception. It's not the rule, it's an exception more than anything. And also, we're not even playing that game where that matters. Exactly! Please note how I don't have specific rules about that. Actually, I think I do. Not the point! Do I have a specific rule to stating catchy Pokemon? I think it says one per route. Catch only the first Pokemon you say in each area. Area! I don't even say route or anything of that sort. Nah, I don't know. I don't know. It's a dumb exception. I'm a dumb person. I understand this. Why are we being so debating on this? I'm sorry. I really am sorry if it bugs you, but that is honestly just the way I've always done that route. Yes, I know it's weird. No, it doesn't make sense. Yes, I am dumb. Etc., etc. But to be fair, it is weird. Now that you mention it, though, it is weird that Pinwheel Forest is the only place that I make that exception for. I don't think I do it for anywhere else. So, we'll just consider it this way, Duck. Pinwheel Forest is a special route. Not necessarily anything other than that. For whatever reason, it's special. Also, these Pokemon are level 43. It's really scary. Like, really scary. And now I'm about to be bopped by 2 pokes. Actually, no, Mindfu's coming in. Ow. Ah! Why am Panzer getting crit? That's 3 crits in a row against Panzer. Bianca, your Panzer sucks. However, yours has intimidating. Well, it's funny that but you're the one that brought it up. What? Not fair. Bianca's got the scary tank, and I've got the actual effective tank. I've got the desert tank. Why did you Thunderfang? Well, that's perfectly fine, Duck. That's the thing. Everybody is fully able to do anything the way that they want to do it. Oops, no, I want to return. Return fire! Bam! You see, that's why I don't have Ice Fang. Also, why the crap are you using Ice Fang? Use Takedown, I know you have it. Like, but seriously, Bianca, why would you do that thing? Why Ice Fang? It's not even good against it. Yeah, it's almost like we're a special NPC encounter all of a sudden, where we're the double Stoutland fight. She's got the spooky tank, I've got the desert tank. Bianca has 3 Pokemon. Her other Pokemon was Mindfu. And I did go out that top area. I think the exit is coming up. Yep. Yep, go ahead, have fun, Bianca. I'm going to Umbrella Town. Umbrella! Woo! It's so much like a beach. Isn't this a post-game city in black and white? I don't have Surf! I can't catch a Pokemon in this town! She killed it. Team Plasma got to it. Definitely. Why doesn't Sharon have his starter? Because Team Plasma got to it. Remember wait, did Bianca ever encounter Team Plasma? I mean, Team Plasma stole her Pokemon, but did she ever actually fight them? I think maybe. Regardless. Regardless. Quiz time. Who likes quizzes? I like quizzes. I can't think of a question. I got a question. I thought of a question. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm confusing to everyone, including myself. That is the question. How confusing am I on a scale of 1 to 10? The answer is 6. It's not too confusing that you can't understand me, but confusing enough that you usually are like, wait, what? No, the real question is... You know what, I'm going to take a bit from the last stream that I did in the last question, and I'm going to do it again. I can't really get rid of Surf randomly, because I can't fly to get rid of it. What generation is this song from? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is weird because... you know what? I'm actually going to clear those, remove all of those. There we go. So now moving on to a different song. So, hold on. Not the one playing right now. Different song. This was the song that I used last time. Let's go here. And do... And remember, the generation the song is from originally. Not necessarily where it is the actual variation I'm using is from. Let me think. Do I want to do this one? Yeah, let's do this one. a little bit short. So place your bets. Which generation is this song from? I can give you a quick hint if you would like a hint. I gave you a hint on the last one, so how about a hint? I don't really have a good way to repeat songs, sadly, so I'll have to make sure I keep repeating it. Alright. Your hint this time is it is a song from a town in a game. And I believe... Let me confirm. I believe it is a town that does have a gym in it as well. So, there's your two hints. It's a town that has a gym. And if you want me to go a little bit further than that, it is a gym that is generally very scary to face in a Nuzlocke. Because of one specific Pokemon. Now go back. Go back! Stupid thing, why don't you go back? There we go. So, place your bets. Which generation is this from? Remember, original generation. Not necessarily if it's been in a different game. What generation did this song come from? It's from a city, and it is from a city that has a gym, and that gym is very scary in a Nuzlocke because of one specific Pokemon. Do you know the answer? I've got a bet on wait, that didn't go through, Duck. What the crap? Duck, your bet didn't go through. Why didn't that work? Is the command broken? Hold on, let me refresh this. Try now. It should work this time. I figured out exactly why I didn't actually modify my settings for that. You did do it right, but I actually had it set up... Now, stop this song! We're going back to the other one again. We're not playing the freaking song from the... Pokemart. So I've got a bet on Gen 3. It worked that time. But no, the reason why it didn't go through is because I didn't change the maximum amount of currency you can bet from 100 to... infinite. So there's that. Also, I didn't change it so that it doubles your money. So bet your money! How much? Which generation is this song from? Which generation? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7? I'll give you one more playthrough of the song after this, because the song's only a minute long, so it's got that going against it. It's from a city. That city is very dangerous for a Nuzlocke because of a gym and specifically one Pokemon. If you can name the city, after the bet's over, I will also give you... This was the song. I know, because it's been highlighted this whole time. Also, I searched up the actual city name so that I have it pulled up. It's the last playthrough of the song. Place your bets now. Whichever one you think it could be. Matter of fact, if you know the city, if you can tell me one fact, the reason the gym leader is very scary, or you tell me the name of the city, or the name of the gym leader for that matter, that's fine too. One of those three things, I'll give you an extra amount of what you bet if you are correct in the first place. Actually, you know what? We'll wait for that until after that. Alright, seems like we got all the bets in. Nobody else is really betting anything. So let's see! Let us see, shall we see? The end of the sea. Which is quite a way to say it, because just like the generation it is from, there's a lot of sea from Gen 3. The generation that city is from Generation 3. Now! Can you tell me either what city it is, who the gym leader is, or what Pokemon they use that is very scary? Is it Petalburg? It is not Petalburg and Slacking. I'm sorry. Duck, you do not get extra points. But you already got points from that. Anybody else have a answer? It's not Petalburg. Let me actually look up Petalburg's music. Just so that I'm sure that it's not the same music, but I'm pretty sure it's not the same music. There you go. Yeah. Quiet you. Thought I muted the site. Mute site. Pokemon. Let's see. It was Petalburg was what you were thinking? Petalburg City Music. Okay. So, Doc, this is Petalburg's music. Oh god, that's loud. I'm sorry! I'm sorry I blew out everybody's ear. So, that's Petalburg's music. The music I just played was this one. And this one is from Fortree City. The gym leader is Winona, and Winona is incredibly freaking scary because of her Altaria that has freaking Earthquake. So, there's your answer. Boop. And also, I hope that that's not me being wrong on other things. But, point being, it is still time for the end of the stream. Thank you, everybody, for showing up tonight. I wish that gym could have been better, because... yeah, everybody can hate me for what I did in that gym. Feel free to be upset, and just, yeah. Either way, we beat it. We're getting ready for the next gym. We have quite a few Pokemon we can catch. If we can learn somebody's Surf, we have like 3 or 4 Pokemon coming up immediately at the start of stream on Monday. So be prepared for that. But I will see you then. I hope you have a great weekend. One last thing to mention is next Friday, I will not be here. I will be out of town for the entire weekend. So, regardless, I hope to see you on Monday, and I hope you have a great weekend, and my outros still suck. I'm too scatterbrained for those. Bye.